Well, welcome back. The Neal Smith National Wildlife Refuge has two exciting events coming up. So joining me now to talk more about the events is Nancy Corona with the Wildlife Refuge. Nancy, thank you so much for being with us today.
I'm so excited. Thank you for having me to highlight these wonderful things that'll be occurring in nature that are occurring right now, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting things. So I want to start with what's happening this weekend first.
Sure.
Tell me a little bit about what you guys are what's happening.
So Saturday at 9 o'clock we have photography walk with a focus on spring ephemerals, which are the earliest blooming wildflowers, and we'll be going through the half-a-mile Oak Savannah Trail, and we'll be giving, we have a photographer that's going to give tips on photography, how to take pictures of the plants in nature, as well as we'll be highlighting those beautiful early spring wildflowers that are just out for a short period of time, and that includes Dutchman's breeches, bloodroot, and spring beauties, and they set their life cycle very quickly before the leaf out, so they can get all the sunshine. So it's a great time to get out and learn about them.
Absolutely. It's perfect time of the year for that. Have you guys done this before?
Yes, we usually do it every year because it's people that know about it really enjoy, because it's this really short period of time, through March through June, when they come out, and all these beautiful wildflowers, they come in kind of a parade.
Yeah.
And so you have to search the floor of the Oak Savannah and the forest and the woodlands, and you see these beautiful, colorful flowers of pink and blue and purple.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a lot of fun.
And it's focused on photography. Tell me kind of how it's catered to this specific event.
Sure. We have a wonderful volunteer, Mike Cox, and he volunteers to give tips on how to take photos, and he has a great background. So I'm not a photographer in that sense, but he'll give all these tips on how to set the camera, landscape, and you can use a cell phone, you can use a fancy camera, so you can come out. It's for ages of students or children that are a little older, adults and families.
Oh my gosh, you can use a phone or a camera.
Yep,
That's really good to know that anybody can do it.
Sure, and it's just a way of getting out. Mike loves working with people, and he knows the camera settings, which I don't. And he does a great job. And I'll be there with another volunteer, Joan, and we'll be pointing out the wildflowers. I know the natural history of them, and just talking about the ecosystem and why these plants are important.
I love it. So now let's look ahead to the next event that's happening in a couple weeks now that has something to do with bird watching and bagels. Tell me more.
Yes. So once again, spring, these fleeting time when birds are coming from, some of them are coming from South America and passing through Iowa or staying here to breed. And we want to highlight that and get people out to see that period of where these beautiful birds of assortment of colors, like blues and oranges and reds, and they're singing, and so they're moving fast, and they're staying at the refuge to either breed or they're going to stop overnight. A lot of these birds are migrating at night, so they're fueling up for their maybe going all the way up to Canada. So it's a time to get a glimpse of these birds on the move, beautiful colors, migrating, and then they're going to, by June, they're usually settled into breed. So we're catching that glimpse where millions of birds are migrating at night, staying at the refuge and other places across Iowa and across the country to fuel up, rest, and then get to their breeding ground. So it's a great time to get out. We'll have binoculars free for loan, and these programs are all free. Then we'll go back and have some bagels to just socialize and talk about what we saw and chat. So it's just a fun event to see these special events that are happening in nature across the country. But here in Iowa, we're on a migratory route, and we get millions of birds migrating. So
you can tell your passion.
I love it. I love it.
I absolutely love it.
It is so fun, and I just want to encourage people to get out to see these things in nature, because the more we learn about them, the more we love it, the more we're going to protect these things that are beneficial to us and our environment.
Totally. And to wrap it up real quick, if anybody wants to get involved in these events, where should they look up more information or how to come and get involved?
So our Facebook page has the events and the information. You can go to our website. It has our contact information, my contact information, if you have any other questions. And we hope that you join us. It's a lot of fun. And if you can't join us at our program, go out in your local neighborhood, your woodlands, your park, even your own backyard, and you'll see these things happening.
I love it. Nancy, thank you so much for being with us today.
I appreciate it.